Jax versus Lyra Valkyria. King of Queens of the Ring, 25. Mai 24. Die Queens Crown steht auf dem Spiel. Lyra ist zwar nicht so leicht zu besiegen, aber gegen Nia Jax reicht ein einziger Fehler und du bist ausgelöscht. Dieses Match starten. Los geht's.
She's not like most girls. She's also not
So
like
wieder
most
richtig.
WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations.
Im Ernst? Die Cousine von Randy Rock Johnson, auch Wrestlerin.
Wirklich?
Hat er gerade gesagt, die Cousine von The Rock. Also gerade nicht zu lesen, weil ich habe ihn runtergeladen.
Die sind sogar noch da. Die sind noch da.
Ja.
Jetzt ist auch ein schlecht Personal, das wieder hochhalten.
Bleibt doch da.
Ja, den Kabel.
Also, Sonntag.
Ja, gucken, oder?
Also, morgen versuchen wir.
Ja.
Is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in
Die
the
App
ring.
runterladen. Und sonst gibt es noch andere Funktionen,
She's
zum
battled
Beispiel
standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left
Online-Auswahlfunktion auch.
undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the bonsai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year,
Es kann anscheinend sofort starten.
2024 Queen of the Ring
Ich
tournament,
hab die gesehen.
after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair, Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance
Nochmal.
is futile.
Post-ID. Jetzt.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving Titan in hopes to don the crown versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
Das soll die Cousine von The Rock sein, ja? Ja, Jax, ja.
Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And there will be a corner.
Stimme auf ihr zu, während sie im Ring steht und Turnier. Ich versuche sie mit einem gewaltigen Lautangriff zu treffen.
Taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia really.
Aufstehende Behörde. Du musst hinschreiben, wo du es ausgestellt hast.
Aber muss ich jetzt wissen, wo es war?
Lichtenberg, Marzahn, Hellersdorf, musst du hinschreiben. Aufstehendes Behörde.
Marienfelde, glaube ich.
Nee, wo du es ausgestellt hast. Dein Personalausweis, wo du es her hast.
Ja, Marienfelde.
Was mache ich für den Personalausweis? Okay.
Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end
Weil
in
die
the
welchen
ring.
Bürgeramt.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last...
Nee. Es macht viel mehr Spaß, seinen Gegner außerhalb des Ringspiels zu tun. Also wirft ihre raus und attackiert.
12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and...
So, drücke, um deinen Gegner zu packen und dann...
No Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. She countered that into her own offense.
Wow. Alter.
Lyra absolutely not backing down. What a headbutt.
Von der Lautstärke her.
Drücke, um den Gegner zu packen und dann...
And it looks like, yeah, she's bleeding now, guys.
Seeing red. Literally.
Hä? Drücke Kreis, um den Gegner zu packen und dann Quadrat oder X für einen Angriff.
Really.
Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria...
Geht gar nicht. Aktuelle Ziele, ja. Setze Lehrer außerhalb des Rings mit einem deiner stehenden Griffe zu.
Yeah, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Jax pausing to soak up the adulation.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade.
Oh, boom.
Taking this match to the outside. Oh, that opens the door for Valkyria.
Slam down.
So, okay. Dränge Lira in eine ausweglose Position in die Ecke und treibe sie mit 3 schweren Eckangriffen zur Verzweiflung gegen die Gegner.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
And Nia is revving this crowd up. Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Oh, vicious headbutt. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks.
Lass ihn einen schweren Preis auf Ruhangriff leiden und sie bis ins Mark zu erschüttern. Gegen die Gegnerin in die Ecke für den Trüben dann.
That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow! Undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster.
Wenn der Gegner genug in der Ecke steht, drücke für den Trüben und dann X bei den Schweren.
She didn't lose a match for over 7 months, and Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Oh, headbutt.
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra. Oh, man. Thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
Oof, that can knock you out.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does.
Wenn der Gegner benommen in der Ecke steht, drücke. Kann ja rangehen, ey. Also eins drunter oder was?
That confidence is genetic.
From the top. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
Sieht zwischendrin, Alter, sonst geht's um weh.
Kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, Maestro. Shoulders down. And she breaks the count. She is still in.
Boom! Devastating clotheslines, and the calf kick as the icing on the cake. For a fisherman buster. Here it is.
Now the pin.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
She's going up now. Going up high. Look at the height.
Oof, nobody home.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second queen of the ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper.
From the top. You got to be kidding me.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Tossed back into the ring. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Watch this is nasty. Brutality.
Treating the cranium like a basketball.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Scoop slam sets things up. And Nia Jax has Lyra right where she wants her.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up. Powerbomb!
And now...
Wenn der Gegner in der Ecke steht, drücke für den Tree of Who, drücke dann X für einen schweren Tree of Tour. Mach ich doch die ganze Zeit.
Oh, it's all not. Yeah.
Auch nicht. Oder was? Hä? Willst du mich verarschen? Wie soll man das denn bitte schön machen? Mit dem, wenn er in die Ecke steht. Ich hab gar nicht. Ich hab alles nicht.
Gets driven into the corner.
And she saw that coming from Jax. Big right hand.
Just a nasty headbutt.
And Lyra only finds
Doch gar nicht, Alter.
herself on the defensive.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Headbutt.
And her head took a real beating.
Ooh, talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
All the way up. And got the sun open.
And what's she doing?
She has more pain to inflict, Cole.
Oh, goodness. Blasted right into the corner.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hat geklappt.
Aber
Hyperextend your elbow.
Beigeschnitten sein. Oh, ich bin zwei.
She manages to reverse it.
Clothesline delivered.
Hab's nicht angelassen. Was hört zu dir? Merkt es auch? Oder
ich hab's Gefühl gar nicht, ja.
was ist los, Schatz?
Naja, ist so irgendwie meine Gegnerin und dann, wenn die in der Ecke benommen ist,
Oh,
hat er einsetzen, was ich eigentlich mache, aber irgendwie funktioniert es nicht.
so 1, 2 Stunden dauert es.
Ah ne, ich habe die falsche Taste gedrückt gehabt die ganze Zeit. Also den rechten Stick gedrückt, wenn ich daneben bin. Oh, okay.
Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face stomped.
Jetzt attackiere Lyra in den nächsten 60 Sekunden mit 2 beliebigen Variationen eines Samoas Kreis zu packen, dann okay.
Good defense there.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra,
Here we go. It's popping off.
and Lyra putting together some offense.
Here's her big opportunity. Uh-oh. Right over the back and back to their feet.
Du verarsche, ey. Sie kann nicht mal blocken.
Poorly timed offense there.
slam.
Also,
Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant. Oh, man. That looks like it hurts.
She's got her now.
Boom! Alabama slam.
warte mal, ich möchte mal starten.
And there will be a court.
Drücke auf die Gegner.
Nation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, sent outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win queen in the ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
Boom.
Gets herself out of harm's way.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being queen of the ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power.
Look out! Diving hammer strike!
Ja, drücke, um einen Gegner zu packen und dann.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather. Nia looking to end this thing.
Oh, my Lord!
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Knew what Valkyria had coming.
Now's the time to beat the count.
Ooh! Just hot shot it to the outside.
Returns to the ring, beating the count. Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
From the top. Off the mark with that one.
Oh! Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Hat geklappt, Schatz.
Was?
Nach hinten geführt.
Sorry.
Oh! Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Lift off.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside. These two have learned each other so well.
Wait for it.
Alabama.
Prämilieren ausgewählte Positionen, die 1,3 die 3 Schwere.
Slam. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Mit Schiedsrichter wieder ein Bild, ey.
Oh, sits straight into the corner hard. Oh, man. Going head to head, putting each other to the test. Ooh.
Oh, hooking up.
Driven down in a fisherman buster.
Lyra just hit Nia with a big move, but can she capitalize?
Look at the height.
Oh, she gets no reward on that one.
Wieder die perfekte Schiedsrichterin Weg, ey.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Kick down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
And she thwarts the pin attempt in 1.
Wow.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidating. Ooh.
Nothing pretty about that. There it is. Reversal.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Headbutt.
Oh, look at this. So ruthless.
Endlich. Lass sie mit einem schweren
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Oh, man, just punishing.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
And the Irresistible Force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
In full control here.
Oh, face full of turnbuckle.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Great reversal from Jax. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with the Nightwing.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
2 and a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do?
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here. Turn Nia Jax around.
Die kann doch nicht immer blocken.
And here comes Lyra. Jax in a tough spot now.
Valkyria needs to push even further. Leaning her into the corner now. Legs getting tangled in the corner. Stuck in the tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever.
Jetzt attackiere Lyra in den nächsten 6 Sekunden mit 2 blieben Fettlarien. Kreis zum Packen und dann.
They please. Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant. It's the Samoan drop.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Willst du mich verarschen, ey? Geht doch gar nicht. Ich bin da.
What a throw.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
Oh, down by the DDT.
Wieder nicht, ey.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Kick out.
She just...
Okay, ich scheint deine Mutter, ey. Ich sagen.
And it's all come down to this. Jax, Valkyria. Who will walk out of Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title match at SummerSlam?
Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. 2 great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification. Victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no... No problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Oh, sidewalk slam. In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course...
Ich weiß nicht, ich habe nichts eingegeben, gar nichts. Wurde gesperrt.
Wie gesperrt?
Ich soll beim Kundendienst anrufen.
Oder freigeschaltet werden, oder?
Ist sie doch schon. Ich habe da schon eine E-Mail bekommen, dass alles freigeschaltet ist. Trotzdem wurde die Karte gesperrt.
Da muss man beim Kundendienst anrufen.
Oh, du guckst das dir mal an, Schatz, warum das nicht geht. Und dann rufen wir da an. Ich kann ja jetzt noch nicht telefonieren, Schatz, weil erst wenn die Karte freigeschaltet ist, darf ich telefonieren. Aber kann ich telefonieren, ne?
Being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Turn Nia Jax around there. Delivers the knee.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Headbutt. Boot right to the throat.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Oh, back elbow. Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now. Just having their face stomped.
Jetzt attackiere die in den nächsten Kreis.
And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the Irresistible Force likes.
Samoa drop. Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
Das war schnell. Also,
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up.
Packe deinen Gegner mit Kreis und drücke deinen Kreis, während du in Richtung einer Ecke hältst und eine
Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax. Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Versucht die Dicke gerade.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Hat sie gerade so wie viel Zuma gemacht, die Dicke. Ja.
Here is your winner and the new queen of the ring, Nia Jax.
Nee, das nicht.
What a victory to the brand new queen.
Oh, so late. Siehst du, wie alt der da ist, wa?
Nia said
Weil
she
ich dir
would do
letztens
it.
gezeigt hatte mit langen Haaren noch.
And she
Aber
backed up
komplett
her
jung, weil ich ihn,
claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate
ja,
Nia
genau,
Jax and
der Änderung von...
officially crown her
Der
the
ist auch ein
queen
Schauspieler.
of the
Ja,
ring.
der mit der Glatze, der hat bei Flash gespielt, der ist ein Vampir-Film.
Absolute
Als
dominance
Vampir. Aber der hat immer
by
lange
the
Haare
new
gehabt.
queen.
Da habe ich die ganze überlegt. Das ist mir doch bekannt, das ist mir bekannt vor. Da habe ich mal eingegeben und da habe ich den gefunden. Belohnung gibt es hier der Belohnungen, wenn ich halt alles erfülle, bekomme ich halt so Belohnungen. So.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars
Was wird die
say
Beast?
they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve
Gut zusammen.
success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the head shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name
Nicht so
Rikishi,
laut, weil
a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
das hat mein
And
Am
with
Ende
this
eine
wave
8-8
of
oder eine
newfound
6-8?
momentum came even more success
Okay.
with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like
Eingeschaltet.
Stone off
Geht's
the
jetzt?
top
Ist
of the
freigeschaltet,
steel
ja.
cage.
Den konnte ich gerade
The year
anrufen.
2000
Danke, Mann.
belonged
Das heißt, könnte ich
to
dich ja auch
Rikishi.
anrufen.
Theoretisch schon, ja.
But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Was ähnliches hatte Kerstin damals auch, aber lustig ist, sie konnte jemanden anrufen und sie selbst konnte nicht anrufen werden.
That WWE preferred Steve
Und
Austin
ja,
to The
Steve, ein
Rock,
schönes Wochenende.
and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture.
Weil die Karte wird auch gar nicht
Rikishi
angezeigt,
sacrificed
wenn
his
die
own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever he wanted in the main
Wenn man neues Handy, neues Karte hat, muss man auch mal eine PIN eingeben.
to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck.
Beim ersten Mal schon, weil da muss ja die Karte zeigen.
Erstmal schon, ja, aber ich glaube, das wird man nicht.
Aber ich kann nicht
Ich glaube, bei U2 muss ich auch, wenn ich komplett mein Handy neu starte.
Ja, aber das hat
Weil ich halt mal von U2 eingeben und dann von meinem Handy.
Aber die Pin, ich habe keine PIN eingeben müssen. Du? Also ist die Karte nicht frei. Sozusagen.
Keine Ahnung,
Gesperrt worden.
ja, wie gesperrt, warum auch.
Ich habe aber nichts gemacht. Ich habe wirklich nichts getan, Schatz.
Aber du kannst angerufen werden, ist komisch.
Ja, aber anrufen ist ja nicht dasselbe.
Nee.
Besser ist
Nee,
ja wirklich
angerufen.
telefonieren. Besser ist ja selbst telefonieren zu können.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled
Haben wir das schon gesehen?
and is a
Darf eigentlich nicht sein, oder?
no-holds-barred match.
Und dann
Introducing
kommt das
first
nochmal an.
from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 420
Der Autor von der Karte hat auch geschadet, ey. Der Autor, wenn er den Schabertuch hat.
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick.
Nicht mehr her. Oder ich will nicht mehr.
Geht's überhaupt?
Ja, über wieder.
Is he here?
Also, ja.
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
his opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold.
Komm ich dir wieder an die Nase? Okay.
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and saying do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
No mercy. Ist der Dicke, ja?
We now know that.
Führer erfolgreich Angriffe oder Sprünge aus die Fernseher.
Sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights.
Du hast keine Angst, also zeig das und geh in die Offensive. Der Austin wirft ihn aus dem Ring und vermöbelt ihn.
Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to those disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to. Stone Cold avoids the attack.
Delivers the Bulldog. Gets put into the barricade.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Oof.
Steve Austin might get an early 3 count. He gets his shoulder up before 3.
For a match that's only just begun, that was a close count.
And avoids taking any damage.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Taking things back into the ring.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded.
Right to the gut.
Relentless offense from Steve Austin.
Austin not looking like roadkill now.
He sure as hell doesn't.
Flying. Crash landing. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Du hast Austin aus dem Ring geworfen. Jetzt bring ihn auf die Seite des Eingangs, damit alle sehen, wie du ihn eine gewaltige schwere Kummer führen lässt. Wende deine Kummer mit X umschweren.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
Escape that in a hurry.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Beende deine Kombo mit X.
Vicious right forearm. Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Beende deine Kombo mit X.
No one holding. Kishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Looking for the...
Oh!
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone...
Hä? Wie denn? Beende deine Kombo mit X. Wie soll ich das machen? Den Kombos-Bildschirm kannst du alle sehen. Ja, toll.
Cold could be in trouble. Oof.
Austin dodges that one.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Austin's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Could be exactly the fire starter the Rattlesnake needed. Austin feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Straight impact on the throat. And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn. Down the Rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
Oh! Boom! Boom! Hammer and sickle!
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Stone Cold with the Thesz press.
Thesz press and unloading with punches.
Good grief. Austin getting himself some Texas Rattlesnake retribution on Rikishi.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Thunderous power slam. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more.
Jetzt schickt Stone sind in die Barrikade, damit er sich zweimal überlegt, ob er noch einmal durchkommt.
More from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Oh, the reversal by Rikishi.
Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now. Oh, my gosh, going...
Ist das? Drücke außerhalb des Rings nahe der Absperrung, um den Gegner zu packen. Drücke dann Richtung der Absperrung, um den Gegner mit einer Irish in diese Schleuer.
Head on into the stairs.
And he tosses him back in now.
Welche Barrikade? Das wisst ihr, ne?
Rikishi, top turnbuckle. Flying. Lands the splash.
Looks like he's got something in mind.
Drücke außerhalb des Rings nahe der Absperrung.
Ringside here.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a
Warum
devastating
schmeißen wir
weapon.
auf den Ring? Behindert? Jetzt soll doch mal raus, Junge, ey.
Austin firing up the crowd. They're ready to see him raise a little hell.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
This could be it. We could see a tap out any second now.
Gonna take a lot of...
Nice escape.
Ah, jetzt wissen die so. Was soll man machen, ey?
Cross the top rope all the way to the floor.
Ja?
Laut E-Mail her. Also nicht E-Mail, sondern
Heads
E-Mail.
outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Machen wir nicht. Können wir.
Why is there a hockey stick under the ring?
He counters with a great reversal.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the...
Ja. Dich außerhalb des Rings mit Ausdrücken. Es riskiert aber zwei schnelle, leichte Kombos. Kann ja nicht schwer füttern. Beende deine Kombo mit Quadrat vielleicht.
Fans, though, no, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Look at the man there. This is awesome.
The hood of the announce table just ripped off here on the monitors as well.
Some bad intentions here, guys. Nice job dodging contact there. And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There is no amount of pain on Rikishi that Austin will ever be fully satisfied with. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick. Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver. Rikishi got all of it. Oh.
Boom! And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's truck. Such thunderous impact.
Oh.
Jetzt klingelt, Schatz.
Okay. Zwei schnelle, leichte Kombos kann ja nur schwer.
Wird angezeigt?
Warte. Ich hab mein Handy auf. Bitte nicht stören. Rufst du über WhatsApp an oder was?
Nee, normal.
Hm?
Hä? Aber ich ruf doch an. Hört man doch, oder? Wie viel? Soll ich normal versuchen?
Mhm.
Was ist denn das für eine Scheiße, oder?
Jetzt klingelt es.
Ja?
Jetzt kommt bei mir was an, ja.
Oh, also geht's.
Ja.
Oh, ich kann wieder telefonieren, ich bin. Oh. Dann schreibe ich gleich Michael, dass ich wieder telefonieren kann, ne? Hast du gleich mal eine neue Nummer, Liebling?
Mhm.
Wie speicherst du mich denn ein? Ja? Nicht Traumfrau?
Oh, attacked in the midsection. Oh, right to the throat.
So. Jetzt bringe Austin zu seinen Freunden beim Kommentatorentisch, attackiere ihn mit einem schweren Angriff von vorne, um zu zeigen, dass du real bist. X, während du zum stehenden Gegner blickst.
Oh, right into our announce table.
Saxton, you stay here and hold down the fort. Right across the larynx.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
And he now slides back into the ring.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Ja, das wird sich von ihrer Beine. Weil du kannst ja nicht immer.
Meine Stunde raus, Junge.
Du musst ja auch arbeiten.
Returning to the ring now.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. Beautiful hip toss. And Austin, Luthez press, Luthez press.
Look at him go.
Fez press.
Rikishi is down. It could be over. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild. Austin getting in his opponent's face. I don't think the censors would like the venom that's coming out of the rattlesnake's mouth right now.
Ooh.
Ja. Nee, natürlich nicht verarbeitet.
Off the barricade.
Heading back to the ring. Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Boom! Did you hear the
Weißt
impact?
du, was der schreibt? Der Transentyp, der muss ja nicht arbeiten gehen. Da kannst du mir helfen. Du musst in der Familie, natürlich musst du arbeiten, man muss Geld verdienen.
Ja, kannst du dagegen schreiben, wenigstens dann nicht so hart spielen wie du.
Du weißt, ich krieg den gerade meinen Boten, da fahre ich auf den Bügel. Ich krieg endlich mein Gebetsnummer.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Ich darf bei dir machen. Liebe dich. Möchtest du jetzt die Couch
Decides
noch
to
haben
leave
oder
the
nicht? Weil ich
confines
selber
of the
noch
ring.
Uh-oh, guys.
Warte, jetzt bringt Austin zu...
We should probably take a step
die
back
Couch
here.
auch haben.
Oh, action. Spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Austin hits the stunner.
Will Rikishi get back up?
Lieferwagen ist auch wieder nicht schwierig.
Weiß nicht, mal gucken, wie wir das machen. Ne? Oder wir machen nächsten Monat für das Kandidat draußen.
With the cover.
This might be it.
Fights the shoulder up at one.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Fights back against Stone Cold. What a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Uh-oh. Rikishi's driver.
Rikishi got all of it. Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi's driver.
Going back to the well, hoping this one ends it.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Legs caught. will shatter your chest.
We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see bedlam.
We are seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold's rage collide.
Boom. Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Got out of the way that time. Ooh. Oh, across the top rope.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. He grabbed a shovel. He is looking to do as much damage as humanly possible here. Bring the fight over here.
Better clear out, guys. Connecting on the DDT.
Nice.
Rikishi able to dodge that. Ooh. That is hard to watch. How can you not be smiling? Watching.
Crashing to the floor.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
There's press. Hammer it away. Coming down hard with that shovel. Oh, ouch. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Ich habe mir erst geschrieben, dass du vorgeschlagen hast,
Rikishi is getting picked apart right now.
Stone Cold teeing off and getting the best of Rikishi.
Austin's waited a long time for this.
And that might be the momentum swing Rikishi needed.
Yeah, Rikishi's survival instincts are taking over.
Everyone look out. This never ends well. And gets tossed back into the mat. Going for the pin for the win. A kick out at 2.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Stops the kick. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it. You can feel the utter hatred these men have for one another.
Rikishi driver.
Will that? He just might regret this decision.
Rikishi got him right where he wants him. Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
And that's a stiff shot to the body. And his body seems to be the focus of the attack. Going straight for the body, doing a little more softening up of the torso area. Back and forth, trading reversals.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Fez press and unleashing.
He's headed out to the ringside area. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Oh boy, it's a baseball bat. Hoping to end this match with one big swing.
Jeez, it's like they're beating a dead horse.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Clothesline, knockdown. Here we go. Come back. Oh, and he couldn't keep the offense rolling.
Stiff shot to the abdomen. All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
Oh, took the opening to kick them right in the face.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Austin stuck in the crosshairs. Stone Cold.
Rikishi driver dishing out the big guns once again.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Moves from the ring to the outside.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Boom!
Uh-oh. Rattling our announce desk.
I don't know what's coming next, but it's not good.
Oh my.
Jetzt bringt
Ich habe ihn langsam schützen.
beim Kommentatoren durch und aktivieren mit einem schweren Angriff von vorne, um zu zeigen, dass du ein übler Kerl bist. X, während du zum stehenden Gegner.
Gosh, these superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go. Even right into the announcer's area.
Nice counter by
Boah,
Austin.
Alter, das geht doch gar nicht, ey.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Oof, a meeting of the minds creates separation.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Austin's having trouble assessing the situation.
The Russian leg sweep. This could be it. Austin with the cover.